Hey, how are all of my beautiful Scorpio soul family members doing out there? I hope you're all doing great. My name is Morty. Welcome to today's read. So Scorpio, yeah, excited to have you here. I thought I would do a read for you for the month of February 2019. Yeah, what an exciting time in life, right? What a great time for all of us to be alive. I mean, if you think about it, it really is. Such a beautiful time with, technology, with all that comes with it being the way it is right now, right? And us being in the era of enlightenment, right? And I see that enlightenment all around me, right? I do. I can see universal consciousness shifting and changing overall. It's beautiful. I see gradual increases and raising in the vibrations of everybody. It's beautiful. Yeah, it's about time, right? It's about time that we kind of bring the scales of balance back into balance. We've just been living in this ego-driven world, right? We have ego on one side and we have essence on the other. The dualities. And the world we live in today is pretty ego-driven. Wars, famine, starvation, killing, murders, homelessness, all unnecessary, right? There's enough abundance here on earth for all of us. Sorry, Scorpio, I'm kind of going off on a tangent, but no, I mean, there really is. So yeah, this is a beautiful time to be alive. This is a beautiful time to be sharing our truth, right? Sharing our truth with the world. So, anyway, Scorpio, what a fun sign. Oh, by the way, so today is January 18th, and it is 3:28 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. For those of you that are keeping track of that, thank you for all of you that are following, liking, subscribing, and sharing, for all the comments. You guys are the best. Honestly, you guys are what makes this possible for me. So when I was speaking to my guides before I started this read, I just asked that the message that I share, that it be to serve the highest good of all of you, right? And that makes me feel good. I need to know that. I need to, because my intention is pure. I really am searching to try to share whatever kind of intuition and energy that I can connect with, and share the message in a way that inspires, right? Inspires all of you to, I know, to think about the choices that you're making, right? To think about your energy, to think about how you're managing your energy. I want to better equip you to learn how to go out and to seek happiness and obtain happiness, joy, and fulfillment for yourself. That's my goal. So, it's not a crystal ball. It's just a forecast. But I love a weather forecast, because if I know what the weather's going to be like next week, right? If I know it's going to be 13 degrees outside, I'm going to wear a coat. Otherwise, I'd probably be wearing shorts and flip-flops, because that's my style. I'm a shorts, flip-flops kind of guy. But yeah, not when it's 13 degrees outside. But the forecast from the weatherman gave me that, right? So that's what tarot is like a forecast, letting you know what energies are resonating ahead of you, right? So that you're better equipped on how to attract those energies and how to steer clear of some of those limiting energies. You're aware of those now. So, Scorpio, what a fun sign. My son is Scorpio. And thank you for all of you that have asked about him. He was injured in a ski accident just before Christmas, right? He ended up spending Christmas in the hospital. He was released just a few days later, but he had 2 full weeks there. But he's doing much, much better. So thank you for all of your prayers and your kind wishes, your thoughts. I appreciate that. So I'm happy to tell you all that he's healing. He's on the road to recovery. He's doing much better. But he's a Scorpio, right? I mean, Scorpios, there's no stopping them. They have all the confidence in the world. I mean, honestly, sometimes I think he could accomplish anything he wants to in life, literally, because he thinks he can, and he does. I love that about him. I really admire that quality in Scorpio. You have this way of just effortlessly grabbing the limelight at times, right? So confident, focused, brave, faithful, balanced. You could be jealous, you could be manipulative, you could be secretive, you could be resentful, right? I mean, we all have positive and negative characteristics and limitations that come along with each one of the zodiac signs. So Scorpio is no exception to that. But yeah, what a beautiful zodiac. Anyways, all right, enough rambling. Let's get started on today's read. So the first thing I want to do for you, Scorpio, is pull an affirmation card and just see which affirmation would serve you best to be aware of, taking you into the month of February. I pull it from the bottom of the deck. Beautiful. Scorpio, you pulled the affirmation of joy, right? The number 16 reduces to the number 7. Number 7 represents wisdom, spiritual wisdom, strength, spiritual strength. Right? Joy. As I do will, so mote it be. Let joy and light radiate from me. As I do will, so mote it be. Let joy and light radiate from me. As I do will, so mote it be. Let joy and light radiate from me. It's beautiful, Scorpio. Nothing better than joy. Joy is different than happiness, right? Happiness can be fleeting, temporary, and it leaves. Joy is lasting, right? Joy, it doesn't matter what the hell's going on in life. If you have joy within you, you are satisfied. You are happy. So, it's a great energy for you, Scorpio. Good for you. All right, kind of curious to see how it fits into today's tarot read for you. Okay, so I'm doing today's tarot read with my Crystal Vision Tarot set, my favorite deck, by Jennifer Galasso, for those of you who are interested, and I know some of you are. And I know that because in the comments some of you have asked about the cards that I'm using, right? Asked for the name of them. I think I've let most of you know that, but I tell you in the videos as well. It's my favorite tarot set by far. I love the images, and more importantly, I love the meanings of the cards, right? And I love the colors. You can tell behind me, I love colors, right? I love light too. Love and light. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is I want to pull a card and see what the opening energy is for Scorpio, taking them into the month of February, right? Okay, great. Scorpio, you have the 9 of Pentacles, right? 9 of Pentacles, this represents the energy of abundance. The figure here in the card, she stands in front of the stone fountain with her hand on her tamed tiger, right? She's surrounded by these 9 pentacles. She has a pheasant next to her, a pheasant hair in her head, right? She has all these trees, these flowers, this growth, these bushes around her. Abundance everywhere, right? This is a great energy for you, Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, tell me more. Tell me more. Okay, Scorpio, you have the 8 of Swords. So the 8 of Swords, this can be a pretty limiting energy, right? It's a self-induced energy, Scorpio, right? This is choosing to not move, choosing to not decide, choosing to be fearful, right? She's bound by these ropes and these ravens and these swords around her, right? But if you look close, she's not bound very tightly. She could break free at any time. She could remove this blindfold from her eyes and see things in their truth, right? That would take her out of this energy. So, Scorpio, this is a choice. This is a choice within you to be able to change this energy. It's just pointing out to you that it's there, right? It's within you. You should be familiar with it. And again, I want to point out just real quick, whether your sun sign's a Scorpio or your moon or rising is in Scorpio, it's a Scorpio read. This read will be for Scorpios, but it won't be for every Scorpio, right? It doesn't work that way. But it will be for some. So you just want to see if these energies, and that I'm sharing, if it resonates with you. If it doesn't, never make a read fit, right? You never want to fit yourself into a read, right? Only Just be honest with yourself and just see if the energies sound familiar, sound truthful to you, right? You can usually feel it if there's a connection there. All right, Scorpio, tell me more. Okay, Scorpio, you have the Hanged Man. This is a good card for you, right? I see this card as more of a card of sacrifice. So this tells me, Scorpio, that there's probably been a decision in your life, right? A choice for you to make. And you haven't been quick at making this choice, right? You didn't want to make the wrong choice, and you didn't want to make a fast, reckless kind of choice. You took time. You took time to step back and reflect. Maybe to ask yourself, Scorpio, this choice that I'm making, right? Am I choosing what I truly want in my life? Right? Took you time to be able to decide that. But this card tells me that you're now ready to make that choice. The man's hanging from a tree, a period of suspension, and it's coming out of suspension now. Beautiful. All right, Scorpio. Leave it to you to pull the best card in the deck. The Sun card. It's the card of Leo. So some of you may be in a relationship with a Leo, right? This is a beautiful card. It's a beautiful energy. The figure here in the card, she's standing in a field of sunflowers, right? A beautiful garden. She's with her white horse, and she's holding her baby. And she has the warmth of the sun warming her back, right? This is feeling like a child again, right? Childlike enthusiasm, living life with that kind of energy, right? Without fear and worry and concern, just living free. It's beautiful. Kind of takes you back to what it felt like as a kid, right? Childlike enthusiasm. I really like that term. I heard it years ago, and it always stayed with me. When I see this card, that's what it makes me think of. All right, Scorpio, tell me more. Okay, we have the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords, this would be an air sign. So Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, right? So Scorpio, you may have an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra in your life, right? May be represented as a female. It doesn't have to be. Queen of Swords, this is kind of, I see this card as, in a way, it's the energy of cleaning house, right? Either you're cleaning your house or somebody's coming in and cleaning your house for you. That's what the Queen of Swords does. She doesn't like to use her sword, but she will if necessary. She's pretty non-emotional, sticks with the facts, right? She has this way of being able to look at things objectively and to be able to decide what is serving me and what's no longer serving me or this person. And they're able to just cut out whatever's no longer serving them. It's an energy that serves you well. You can trust this energy. That's coming in next to the Sun card. All right, Scorpio, tell me more. Okay, sorry. I saw a card flip here. I got 3 cards that flipped. Okay, Scorpio, you have the 5 of Cups. This is coming in next to the Queen of Swords. So the 5 of Cups, this is a pretty limiting energy, right? This is the energy of crying over spilled milk, right? How we're looking at life. Is the glass half full or is the glass half empty? So the figure here in the card, she's staring down into this pond, right? She's staring at these spilled cups, right? They represent losses, pain, grief, sadness, heartbreak, right? Her focus is on the losses. She's not recognizing these two full cups being offered to her on both sides. Right? So if you look at the look on her face, it's pretty grim. There's those filled cups. There's those full cups. If she could just turn her head a little bit to the left or right, I can't help but think that she'd see that she has full cups being offered to her. And that feeling and that look on her face would suddenly dissipate, right? And she would suddenly have a smile because she'd feel gratitude in her heart. Gratitude for having these full cups. So Scorpio, you can learn from that, right? If you're Scorpio and you recognize that energy, right? You can see that maybe you're just not looking at life right now with the best attitude, right? Maybe you're too focused on some of the heartbreaks, losses, and setbacks that have been there. Just allow those energies to pass. If you look back on whatever it is that's caused you that heartbreak or loss, right? Look at it objectively, and you can, I promise you, you can look at it and you can pull out all kinds of nuggets of truth and goodness from that experience that you have with you now forever. A moment of pain, an eternity of growth and expansion, right? So if you can recognize that growth and expansion from an eternal, infinite perspective, you'll realize that you're blessed, and you'll begin feeling gratitude rather than discouragement. Okay, Scorpio, you got your own card, the Death card, known as the card of Scorpio. And this is coming in under the Eight of Swords, right? So the Death card, this represents something coming to completion, right? Something coming to a completion in Scorpio's life, right? The headstone here, right? You have death standing here, the headstone, the figure laying on the headstone. And in the writing there, it's written in Latin, but translated, it says, life is changed, not taken, right? So the light coming down from the sky, it's a new beginning. Something coming to completion and a new beginning starting for Scorpio. This is transformational. For some Scorpios, you may be going through an absolute, complete transformation. That's coming in under the Eight of Swords. You have the Strength card, also the card of Leo, right? So there's two Leo cards on here. Some of you may very well be in a relationship with a Leo. Some of you may be in a relationship with a Scorpio too. Strength card is just that, right? It represents strength, and it's coming in under the Hanged Man. It's a great energy that serves you well, especially you, Scorpio. She sits on this hill next to her tiger, next to her lion, representing power and strength. She has eagles flying above her head, right? Showing her the way, giving her direction. It's a solid energy. All right, Scorpio, tell me more. Okay, you have the Seven of Swords. So, Scorpio, what the Seven of Swords is this can represent, maybe you went into something feeling a little too confident, which could be kind of expected sometimes, Scorpio, right? You exude confidence. Right? So this can represent the energy of maybe going into something a little bit unprepared. But whatever it represents to you, Scorpio, you're being encouraged to pull out of it, right? So if it represents, some kind of disconnect in your life, right? Some kind of resistance. It doesn't matter who won or lost. It doesn't matter at all. At this point, you're just being encouraged to step away from it. The figure here is bending down, picking up two swords, while 5 of his swords are flying around him. It's not serving him. Disengage, Scorpio. That's coming in under the Sun card. All right, tell me more. Okay, why did I know this card was coming? I love it. Scorpio, you have the Magician. It's one of my personal favorite cards, right, in the whole set. The Magician, right? The mover of energy, right? many times unseen energy represented by the crescent moon that he stands above, right? He comes balanced in earth, wind, earth, air, fire, and water. Knows his direction, knows what he's manifesting, represented by the eagles flying above him, right? So Scorpio, this is telling you that you're manifesting right now. Make sure that you keep your intention pure, right? Represented in this dove at the bottom that he stands above. Yeah, you want to have pure intention when you're manifesting, when you have the energy of the magician, so that you're manifesting what it is you truly desire and want in your life, Scorpio. This is a great card for you, and this is coming in under the Queen of Swords. Okay, Scorpio, you have the Page of Wands. So fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Younger energy, but doesn't have to be. Pages represent news, right? This could be news coming into Scorpio's atmosphere, right? News of some kind of creative beginning, a pretty exciting beginning. Yeah, but it's news coming to you, Scorpio. Right. That's coming in under the Five of Cups. Interesting. All right, Scorpio, tell me more. Tell me more. Okay, I think I had a card flip, but I'm not positive, so bear with me for just a second. No. Okay, Scorpio, beautiful. You have the Two of Cups, right? This is the energy taking you out of today's read. So Two of Cups, this represents a great energy, right? Two people standing in a pool of water together up to their waist under a full moon, right? A lot of feeling, a lot of emotion. In the figure, it's a male and a female. It can be, doesn't have to be. We're just energies. It can be male, male, female, female. It can be romantic, right? This can be a romantic relationship of two people coming together in union of love and trust. Doesn't have to be, though. This can be two people coming together in work and business. It's what the energy represents, right? What the energy of Two of Cups represents for sure is two people that love and trust one another completely. So yeah, it can be romantic or not romantic. Depends on what Scorpio you are. Okay, guys, give me just a few seconds here to take a look at the cards. And I just want to see what I see, feel what I feel, and I can share it with you. Okay. So when I look at the cards, right, and the whole spread, if there's a story here, if there's a theme of the story, what the theme of the story is that I'm seeing is that Scorpio, in the month of February, you get your power back. That's what I see taking place here, right? And it's getting your power back. It's going to bring you that feeling of joy again, right? That lasting feeling. Because Scorpio, you're going into the month of February, right? You're looking for abundance. Right? Looking for an abundance of feeling, right? Of worth, of value. Friendships, of family, of love, support, material. You're looking for abundance in all of its forms. So Scorpio, I'm happy to tell you that there are energies resonating out there ahead of you in the month of February for you to be allowed to end this worry, right? This concern, all self-induced, to bring it to an end, right? To allow it to come to a completion. And I'm telling you, for you, Scorpio, what it means is this is transformative for you. Transformative. Look at this light coming in from the sky. I mean, that is brightness, right? It's lighting up the whole scene. There's light and sunshine coming into your atmosphere, Scorpio. Scorpio, this period of hanged man, right? Of you keeping yourself in suspension from not making a decision, right? Coming to an end, bringing you strength. It's a beautiful thing, right? This is the beginning of you getting your power back. Whatever it is that Scorpio needs to make a decision on in life, you're going to make that decision in February, and it's going to give you your power back. Scorpio, what I see this is Seven of Swords. This represents you pulling out of anything in your life that's no longer serving you, right? It's not just necessarily one thing. This is you kind of looking at your life, assessing your life, probably with this Queen of Swords energy, right? And coming through and cutting it, just stepping away from the battle, from the fight. Stepping away from those energies that are no longer serving you anymore, right? And when you do, it allows you to take on the energy of the sun, right? This energy of childlike enthusiasm. And man, Scorpio, does that kind of energy ever serve you well? You're made for this energy. You thrive in this energy. So Leo, by coming in with this Queen of Swords energy, right, and cutting out whatever's in your life that's no longer serving you, it's going to bring you the energy of the magician, right? You're going to realize you're manifesting, right? Now I've just cut everything out that's no longer serving me. Now what is it that I want in my life, right, Scorpio? What is it that I want? Because I'm going to manifest it. It's beautiful. Powerful. So I don't know, but I think that there are many Scorpios out there, right? That this message that you're going to be receiving, right? It's exactly what you need to hear. It's going to allow you to start living life with gratitude, right? To recognize that you're blessed, that you have so much to be thankful for, to feel thankful for, to truly feel it in your heart. And that grim look that she has suddenly goes away, and she's smiling. She's happy. She's experiencing joy. So, I don't know. I think for some Scorpios, right, this is a relationship. It's a relationship with another person. It can be romantic, it can be business, it can be a friendship, but it represents love and trust. For many other Scorpios, what this card means to you in this read, for many Scorpios, this is about you developing that level of self-love within yourself again, right? Falling in love with yourself. So important. Scorpio, you gotta love yourself before you can ever fully give of yourself to somebody else. You get it back in February. Okay, guys. Great read, Scorpio. I really enjoyed it. I really felt it, right? I mean, I could feel the truthfulness of this read, right? I could feel the truthfulness of these energies for you, Scorpio. I could feel them all throughout the read. I know, I think there's some real great messages in here for you, Scorpio. I'm excited for you in the month of February. It's going to be an exciting month for you. I'm so happy for you. So happy that many of you are going to get your power back. It's beautiful. All right, guys. Best to you in the month of February. Thanks for letting me share this, right? Thanks for listening, for watching, participating. Thanks for commenting, the likes, subscribe, shares. Thank you for the beautiful donations, large or small. Namaste. Honestly, that's what makes this channel possible. It's what allows me to be able to do this. You give me the opportunity to fulfill my spiritual purpose in life, right? To live, get on my spiritual journey. It consists of this. So, thank you so much. If any of you are interested in any personal reads, send me an email. In the description below, it has my email address. I'd love to set that up for you. All right, guys. Good luck in February. You have a great month ahead of you.